So let's see now how we can do the same thing using GROQ API. So I will go back to the Langchain documentation. So it's always good to go to the documentation, official documentation. So where you need to go is click on integrations, and then what I can do is I can actually search GROQ chat models. Okay. So uh, all right. So what we need to do is we need to again do the same thing which we did with the OpenAI. First of all, we need to install its library. I will go back to my file, collab file, and I will install the library for GROQ this time. Once done, what next we need to do is we need to import its key. Okay, so let me go to GROQ now. I go to the GROQ website. Let me sign in. Sorry, what is that? GROQ API key. Okay, all right. Create API key. So session underscore demo is my key. It has got generated. I will copy it somewhere in my file. Okay, or maybe let's wait. I have installed Langchain GROQ. Now OS has os.environ. We need to set GROQ API key. GROQ API key, wonderful, get pass. I will paste my API key, click on enter. So I have set my GROQ API key as well. I have installed library, required library. What next I need to do is I will be to import from Langchain. Very nice. Again, this is showing me something wrong. I need to take care of this thing. Imported chat GROQ, not just the GROQ, and model underscore GROQ equals to chat GROQ, and then it is suggesting me a name of a model which is not from GROQ. Okay, so this is suggesting me to use the model GPT-4o, which is not the case, because if you go to the GROQ documentation, you need to choose the right model name, because GROQ basically hosts only open source models. So I can select any one of these. I will choose Llama 38192. Okay, so I replace this with and then I will run. Now I have model underscore GROQ, and I will inference in the same way. So this is also giving me the output. Okay. AI message content. What is transform architecture in LLM? A great question about the backbone of many large language models. The transform architecture is a blah blah blah. So guys, you have seen that how we can firstly we saw how we can use the Langchain framework to invoke OpenAI models, and then on the similar lines, if we need to use some other model, okay, what we need to do is essentially we just need to install the library of that model, and then we need to import the key, and we just need to change the model name to the the other model, right? So model GROQ is equal to chat GROQ. So this is the only change which we need to do, and then we are good to inference the other model. So let me show you one more thing. Let's say if you want to use some other model, right, with some other API which is being supported by Langchain. So all you need to do is you need to go to the chat models, and then you can see chat models. There should be a list of all the providers. I think this is the one, right? Providers, integrations. Okay, so these are the different LLMs which LangChain supports. So you can refer this particular section. Okay, so this is under integrations. So if you go again to the OpenAI, so this is the one we used for OpenAI, and for Grok we actually use this one. Correct? So we went to this particular page, we saw what library we need to install, how what import statement we need to write, and then we are done. Okay. Similarly, for OpenAI, we also followed the same thing. We imported the chat OpenAI, and then we inferenced. Similarly, if you want to use any other large language model provider which is supported by LangChain, you can refer this documentation, and then you are good to go.